Sup? Void Lanes, I've been a little bit busy. There was technically an episode between this one and the last one. I don't know what happened. I didn't change any settings on OBS yet. For some reason the audio came out really weird. So, let me just go ahead and show you this. That hill is completely gone. That didn't take too long to do the rest of the way. Maybe like an hour, hour and a half, somewhere around there. I think we spent about 3 hours on it total, so that's gotta be about right. I haven't done anything else. I started dyeing some of the sheep actually, and I think I bred another bee. But you're probably wondering what the heck it is that I'm currently standing in. Hi, horse. What's up? Okay. Alright, well. He's on his merry way. I'm holding these ladders for a reason, and it's because what you're currently seeing is the beginnings of my sheep tower, which is very tall. Very tall. Our method of getting between the floors is a little bit uglier than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. But I have to start putting these ladders down. Now, the building of this tower you didn't miss because I did this off camera. I turned on some Simple Flips videos and just got to work. It took at least a couple of hours to build this, which sounds ridiculous considering how not very large it is. Like, how in the world did it take that long? Alright. Next thing on the freaking list, we need side rails. Okay, got it. We're just gonna complete this. The reason why these holes are 2x2 like that is because I'm gonna be leashing sheep and then dragging them up the ladder with me, which sounds really cruel. I've got no defense, actually. But look, it beats trying to get them to walk up like outside pillars like that, or walkways. So, you know, it is what it is. But the reason these dirt things are here is because I'm still waiting for the grass to grow all the way up here, which might take a good long while, which is why I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this structure very quickly before I tell you what we're actually doing today. We are not just gonna stand around and watch grass grow, I can tell you that much. That's stuff I only do in my free time. Okay, there we go. And the doorway for these will be right here on each level, by the way. And then we walk in, and this is where the sheep are. And then I do have to build up and then make a roof. And then there will be glass all around the outside, which means we need a lot of sand. Oh yeah, by the way, Actions and Stuff actually updated a while ago to become compatible with Visual Vibrance, or the Vibrant Visuals, whatever the heck it's called. I just hadn't used it until now. It is really, really nice looking. Our compound looks so small from up here. Alright, so there's a couple of other things that I want to fill you in on. So I am still going to build a wizard tower there. I think I spoke in the last episode about once I move the sheep that I'll take the sheep pen out and that will actually become a walkway up this hill to this tower. I can't remember if I mentioned that in the last episode or not, but then there will be a potion shop up here. This is where a brewing area will be. The chickens are going to move over to that little nook right there. I'm going to carve out some of that and make a kind of like a chicken jungle gym, if you want to think of it that way. There'll be like things they can climb up on and drop off of, glide, stuff like that. And then the cows will take over what's there right now. Right now they're in this plot, but they'll take the chicken one, so I'll just knock this fence down right there. And they'll take that. The pigs will stay here. I'm going to need them for pork production. That is so freaking cool looking. Actions and Stuff has got to be one of the best resource packs of all time. The best on Bedrock, in my opinion. And then over here, I realized that we have this big flat spot here now. Wouldn't it be cool, since we are going to be making a giant melon and giant pumpkin to put our melon and pumpkin farms into, because those aren't staying there, if we went ahead and did that right over here? Or maybe one on each side, or I don't know yet, but to put them over there somewhere anyway. Like, that would be really cool, and we kind of conveniently ended up making a place for them. I don't know which one of these floors has my bed on it. Right there. Alright, But I need to tell you what we're actually doing today, because I was looking at my farm animals and I suddenly remembered that I'm only looking at like 1/3 of what's in the game. Because a while back in the Spring to Life update, I think it was, there's a freaking wandering trader in my sugar farm. Well, actually, that might be a good thing. I'll explain why in a moment, but anyway. So, there is now warm and cold region variants to the mobs, and I'd like to try to get my hands on them if I can. Which means we have to go exploring because I need to know what else is around here. Now, I have exported my world as well as duplicated it before filming this episode, so if I get lost and lose the base, then I will just reload from there and we'll try again. Though, I do have the coordinates here, and I do have them written down on a sticky note right in front of me, so maybe it won't be so bad. I'm gonna try to follow landlines though, because that's the best way to make sure you don't get lost. But he might actually be a good thing to have around. Never thought I'd be saying that, because he sells flowers that I have no access to. Would you come back here? You do so much work to bother me, and then you run away. Okay, well, he doesn't have anything this time, but sometimes it can hold cactuses, and there's this light blue flower that I need. I need both of those for 2 of the dyed colors of sheep over here. Because I have blue. Blue. But I don't have green and I don't have light blue. And that's 2 of the 14 that I need. We also need black. I don't know how to get black. Is that just squid ink? I need brown too. How do I get brown? But we have a purple, pink, blue, orange, red, and whites. And I see a gray. Oh, there's 2 grays. Okay. Oh, there's 3 grays. So we have quite a few of them already. Also, you can come in here. Somewhere. I think in search dye. Yeah, there you go. And there's all the dyes. It doesn't tell you how to make them though. I had to look up how to make the light blue. I still don't know how to make cyan. But some of these are by combining dyes together. So I'm not really sure which ones those are though. We have yellow, we have magenta, we have white, we have... Oh, there's a light gray. Dang it. But we need black, brown, light gray apparently. Green, cyan, light blue. We have the rest. It's gonna take a while for the grass to grow all the way up that little spiral thing anyways, and get all of that ready for sheep consumption. I'm thinking 4 sheep per level would probably be enough because they eat grass pretty quickly. Okay, so I need armor, defensives, and tools. Okay. I have a boat out by the ocean, so I don't mind just taking that if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. We're gonna sleep first. Attack the bed until you're tired enough to sleep. Oh, there we go. And I am taking leads with me, but I don't know if I'm actually going to try to transport anything back with me right now. I think I just want to try to figure out what's around this place. So here's the village. We're going to have to be careful here a little bit. So we are at 1463, 1735. If I go this way just a little bit further, 1452, 749. Okay. According to my calculations, that makes spawn that way somewhere. Well, there's a landmass right there. Or is that part of this one? I do remember early on in this series, I walked down that shoreline. Oh, squids. I'm actually going to try to do this real quick. I need to know if they're where I get black dye from. Come back. There we go. Get out of here before I get attacked by drowners. I'm gonna try going this way. That's straight away from our landmass right there. Can I just do a quick experiment while I have this? Yep, that's how you get black dye. Alright, that's black sheep checked off the list. I'm gonna try to head in straight lines as much as possible. If I can talk. Jeez. It'd be really nice to go fishing one of these times. Try to get pufferfish and then grab one of these nautiluses. I didn't know until recently. They actually give you water breathing when you're riding on them. And they're faster than boats. I still don't know how to keep one contained. But so that it doesn't just swim away from you. Where's the sun? Right there. Rises in the east, sets in the west. So it's almost midday right now. So we're headed west right now. Because for some reason with actions and stuff and visual vibrance, the sun actually rises at like an angle and then goes up that way. I mean, it would do that in real life. That's why they're doing it. I'm more than willing to bet. But normally the sun would be directly overhead right now instead of over there. So you gotta kind of keep that in mind. That is some deep water. Oh my goodness. I didn't know the oceans could get that deep. Alright, this is like a safari region then. This is a warmer climate. So we might be able to find warm climate animals here. I might have to spend the night here too. Hello. What's up? Do you trade? You don't trade? Do you trade? You do trade. Ooh, sharpness 2. Nice. 36 emeralds for 1 bell. Oh, I'll take those. Thank you very much. You get to keep the rest. I don't need these bales. I got plenty of wheat on my own. A lot of farmers here. Goodness. I have every crop seed at home. I will take that other bucket though. Thank you very much. Oh, yep, another one. Another bundle too. Bundles are fantastic. Why would you do that? I didn't tell you to. Okay. Alright, well, there's a warm pig. Hi, you're a brown sheep. I wish I could take you back with me. Damn it. And there's another cow too. Alright, well, let me wait for the night to set in so that I can sleep and skip it. And then we'll see what we can do with these animals. Can I sleep yet? 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 Can I sleep? There we go. Where'd that cow go? The cow is what I was after. Come here. I think that's all I have to do. Yep, there we go. I'm just curious to know what happens if I have another boat loaded with, say, a cow, if I can find him. Oh, cow. And load him into a boat. I'm so sorry. I know I just kind of helped myself to your village. Now I'm tearing down your trees. Come here. Your eyes point in different directions. Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm in the ocean. Come here. You don't like the water, huh? Okay. Where'd my lead go? Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Do you know there's such thing as a cowfish? He's side-eyeing me. I don't think he likes the pun. He's like, why are you doing this to me? I was happy. So all I've got to do is head in one straight direction that way. And we should be good. Just gotta watch out for magma blocks. Don't worry about what those are. I concur. Uh-huh. I don't know if there's any logic to Minecraft's biomes. I do know that they have humidity and temperature stats. Not a whole lot of people know that. But you can actually find things based in these biomes depending on humidity and ambient temperature. For instance, like lush caves, they only spawn in biomes that are both humid and warm. But yeah, I know you can find like ice biomes, like ice spike biomes or whatnot, like directly next to a desert. So I don't think they simulate like climate bands by any means. Just makes me wonder if because we found a safari and because of where I live is a forested area, or I guess I technically live in a plains biome, but there's forests all around me. Kind of makes me wonder if you could like predict where a frost biome is. One thing's for sure, trying to get all the way across this ocean and back is extremely long of a task. That should be Home Island, if I've done this correctly. Fingers crossed. I think that right there is where the village... Yep, I can see the buildings. Okay. Our home is a little bit further to the right and then behind that. I can figure out where the sun is. It is going into evening. That is almost a full in-game day's trip to get to the next continent. Jeez. Okay, dude. You're in your new home. It's a lot less sweaty than the old one. Come on. There we go. Come on. There you go. Yep, there you go. Come on. You got it. I'm like still racking my mind trying to figure out what I would need to process to make brown dye. I mean, I need to go back to that village for the sheep and the chickens anyway, but... Come on. Come on. You're so lazy. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm gonna have to start yanking here in a moment because we really need to get him in the pen before the sun sets. Move it. Yeah, get it. Move it. Move. Anyway. Come on, don't be shy. They won't pick on you. If they do, I'll turn them into beef. Come on. Come. There we go. Good job. Alright, now, if logic serves, there's about a 50-50 chance that the baby cow will come out a warm climate one. Dang it. Alright, I'll have to keep testing that theory over time, I guess. Okay, can you... Yes, you can. And that's another normal cow. I'm getting a bad feeling. I think the type of cow it comes out as might be determined by what biome it's born in, not based on genetics. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. It kind of puts a damper on my other plans that I was gonna do, because I was planning on finding a cold biome and trying to find a cold cow to bring back. But if that's not even gonna work, then I don't know what the point would be. I think I gotta look this up before I start making any huge plans here, because right now my brain is like going through freaking happy gassed farming so that I can just lasso and carry them over the ocean instead, or ridiculously long iron cart railroads and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Reading from the Minecraft wiki, in here in the breeding section, it says the variant of the offspring is inherited from one of the parents and does not depend on the biome they are bred in. So I just got unlucky twice in a row, that's all. Okay, alright. Wind, meet my sails. I gotta admit, that was completely demoralizing there for a second, but okay. Alright, never mind. Plans back on. Alright, well, I know for a fact there's no cold biomes that direction, because I've been that way quite a ways. And there's nothing out there. I guess it's a toin cost, then whatever. I'm not fixing that sentence. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Grab a ligard by its butt. I mean, I think that way is just more water. So the way the land formation that we're kind of camped out on right now, the way that this works, this body of water right here does not split us from this. This is kind of a U shape. So there's land out that way, and then this right here, that landmass is actually connected to this island. On the other side of that, I'm pretty sure there's only water, because I've been that way before. So I guess that only leaves one other direction to go, and it's that way. Well, let's hope they don't simulate climate bands then, because that's south. I shouldn't run into snow that direction, but I don't think the biome system in this game is that sophisticated. I think biomes are related to other biomes around them, but I don't think it's based on any latitude or anything like that. I'm just gonna wait here until I can sleep so that I can leave in the daylight. Do I still have wood for a boat? because I just realized I left mine at the beach. I'm actually going to go put some stuff in storage real quick too. I am going to have to go back to that warm climate again for the other pig and the chicken that was there. Or well, that spawn there. I gotta remember, this is Bedrock edition. They spawn dynamically in this one. I'm gonna go dye those sheep real quick too. Me as well. Sheep. And you. There we go. We only need 2 of each, so that's all I'm worrying about right now. Hello, traveling merchant, wanderer, trader, trader, rather. Hello. You have nothing I need. You have cactuses. Yes, you do have something I need. I don't know where my money is. Oh, there's 2. I really only have 2 emeralds? What the heck? And I don't have anything I can sell you either. I do have water bottles somewhere. Where the heck would those be? Well, we're gonna have to hope he's here in the morning, because I'm not letting everything spawn. I think I have... Yep, yes I do. I think I'll only take 3. It might only take 2 actually, but I only need 1 emerald, so whatever. Hi. Take this. And this again. Yep, he'll only take 2. Okay. Give me that cactus, please. Thank you. Now, I think the cactus has to be planted on sand and able for it to grow. I think you can place it wherever you want, but it only grows if it's on sand. So I'm gonna go have to put this on the beach. Again, I'm pretty sure I gotta be careful with my clicking here. What? Okay, that's not how you get green dye, apparently. Also, I can't plant this. Oh, wandering trader. Oh my goodness. No, stop running around the... Oh my goodness. It's sheep like you that gave my ancestors the idea to cook and eat you. Come on. You can either be cooperative or you can be mutton. The choice is yours. You're the same colored... A wandering trader. Look, buddy, I know that this isn't exactly your fault, that it's mine, but I can't ask you for a refund. And, I'd consider a lead to be about 3 emeralds worth. Where are you going? Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you for the refund. Alright. What do you do with a cactus? I thought you could put it anywhere too, but you can't even place it down. What do you do with a cactus? Oh, okay, never mind. That is where you get green dye from. You have to cook it. That's how you get it. Also, I should be able to put this on sand, and for some reason I wasn't able to. I wonder if there just wasn't enough room there. Because if I remember right, cactuses have to be, or cacti rather, have to be placed down with enough space around them. I don't have any sand on hand. I'm just gonna try to go plant it on this sand barge over here. It's a brown sheep. It's a brown sheep. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness, I'm getting sidetracked with 9 million different things. How much time do I even... I'm out of time. I got 1 cow, 1 cactus, and I'm bringing back a brown sheep. This is all I've done in an hour. Oh, well, actually, I got a couple buckets. Oh, yeah, and a couple leads. Alright, it's not all doom and gloom, I guess. Can you move? I'm just so brain dead. I have no way to get you in there without letting all the others out. Because for some reason they, like, huddle up by the freaking door. Come on. Stop eating. That's only a dirt path. You can't even eat anything there. What? Oh my goodness. Game. Wheat. I've got wheat. Come over here, you dimwits. I'm not... Okay. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Come on. I'm gonna have to go get another warm cow. I'm going to bed. Well, I feel like we've done close to nothing. I guess that's the end of the episode. I hate my life. Alright, but I am actually out of time, so I have to call the episode here. That's fun. So as always, like and share the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more. I do have a Ko-Fi and a Patreon you can check out in the description below if you want to. No pressure. There is some pretty cool incentives that are in there though. A massive shout out to our current enchanters. Thank you guys so much. Most importantly though, I just hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be a lot more productive than this one. See ya.